Hey guys, I am taking advantage of my brand new GoPro and its wide angle lens so I can make a little bit of footage of me packing up all this crap. There's C-3PO pieces all over the room and I'm going to fit them mostly in this little box. Arms go in that bag over there, and here we go. So basically I start out, make sure my box is empty and the padding is all spread around. My chest piece here was on the charger last night. So I have basically this bedding foam. It's just cut into little sheets and I leave it on the sides. And I could glue this in, but I've honestly found that being able to remove it keeps it easier to clean, because dirt, things get collected in there off the bottom of the shoes. Just a little bit of stuff in here. And basically what I do is I take the calves and I will put them in towels. No, I'm sorry, I put them inside old t-shirts. Like this. Random old t-shirt. Calves go in here. Wrap them up as best as I can. And then I stick the calf inside its corresponding thigh here. And it's reversed, so the leg piston is on this side. And I do the same thing with the whole setup. It does all go in a towel. But before I do that, I put the hands inside the thighs here. I'm sorry, inside the calves, which are inside the thighs. So I have a hand, put it inside. These are my old balaclavas I used to use for the put over my head, but I found that they were a little too constricting, so now I use a piece of pantyhose instead. All this goes inside another t-shirt. Now, all of these t-shirts are going to be replaced with some little bags I'm going to make out of that fleece, that synthetic fleece stuff. That will be much softer, and the bags will be custom stitched for each part. I just took my sewing machine out of its storage so that I could fit them, and I could get everything stitched up and good to go. And on top of that, I'll be stitching together my Chewbacca costume, which I'm working on. Here's calf number 2. And hand number 2, I put the gloves and the hands together. This would go down in here. I'm probably going to run out of memory on this card before I finish, because I only have a 2 gig card for my GoPro and it is very small. So then I wrap this piece up, top of the thigh, and both these go in so that the smaller end is toward the middle and the larger end is toward the back. And the reason I do this is because when the chest torso area goes in, it has a big box on the back and it has to sit down low enough in that kind of the nook that creates. And next I will put my shoes, and I basically put them like this, stick them down. You can see this here in this corner down the bottom. And next will be my torso, which I don't wrap at the time being, but in the future I will have a method to wrap this up. And this goes down in here, and if you can see, my shoulder rings are attached to my torso now, so they don't come off. And this goes down here. The back is on the torso. I always check that to be sure. And sometimes I do this. This isn't an always, but I'll put a towel in between everything just to help pad it, which I will do today. because I have the towel here, but there's been many times when I haven't had the extra towel and it just goes in without it, and I haven't really had an issue. If I was going on a flight, I would put a little more padding in between these, but just for a ride in the car, this is usually sufficient. So that goes in here like this, and in this little bag here are my 2 shoulder pieces, and I put them way up in the torso, as high as I can get them. And then next, I use another towel here, and put this closer. I wrap up 3PO's head in a towel. Just give it a little extra cushion. And then that goes inside another shirt. Just around here someplace. Right here. Another thing is inside of 3PO's head, I have a big piece of foam that kind of keeps an even pressure on the sides, so that if there's anything resting on it, it won't get deformed. Because right now the face of my 3PO is a resin cast face. The neck version will be fiberglass, which will make it easier. So next I take the shorts and I put them inside a shirt like this. Look. And I loop the shirt back around myself inside the shorts. Covers a little better. Loop that back around. And then the head goes inside the shorts. Like this. And the neck is here. The top of the head goes down inside. So you can see that sort of setup. Now the crotch is up. This is the back of the short. And I put these inside the torso like this. So everything kind of fits in one nook. So head, shorts, the torso, the shoulders are up inside. And now my arms are pretty much the only major thing left on the suit. So what I do with these is I wrap them all in a towel. Do this up here. And I just end flip them over. That. And they go in this bag here that this is a bag for camera lights, for big standing lights, and it just works perfectly. And one more towel, same deal. Wrap up the other arm. There's a little foam in here. I had more at one point, but I had to cut it up. Eventually I will re-pad this bag or get a different case that is made, same basic size, but made with some kind of custom foam inserts so that the arms just fit. And then accessories, just like the soft parts, my clothes, this kind of thing goes in here. I have a blanket that I took from Delta Airlines a while back. It's real, I like this material, really soft. Put this right over the top. And then I lay the pants and my belly wires, socks, and all that kind of stuff right on top. And somewhere I have a lid to this. Basically goes in. So I have some accessories I like to bring. Like I always carry hot glue gun and a little toolkit which fits in here. And that's the basics of how I do it. So once it's all zipped up, I just roll like this, and I put a skateboard on the bottom and roll it wherever it needs to go. It works great. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope that was informative to some of you, and have a great day.